And I'm going to reiterate. That's a big word for me, guys. Seriously, reiterate is a big word for me. I can't believe it came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what Scary Barry does to stay alive. Scary Barry coming at you again today. How you doing? It's amazing out today. It's beautiful. It's 54 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm so happy we're going to fly tonight. But I wanted to talk to you about something I think is important. Let me go in out of the wind here. Let me get in the garage, get a little wind break. Let me tell you something I think pilots, people like me, people like you that already fly, take for granted. I know I'm guilty of just kind of assuming that everybody kind of knows how things work. But I get a lot of questions from a lot of my viewers about things like the harness, right? People that don't fly, people that have ambitions to be in the air and want to fly and want to learn and getting into this kind of thing. But they look at that harness and there's so many straps, so many buckles, and so many, it looks like a big knotted mess, right, guys? So today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. People have some questions, hopefully this will answer them for you. But let's explain a little bit about how the harness works for us foot launchers and anybody who wants to foot launch in the future. Maybe to give you a little bit better idea just how things go together. It's really not that difficult, guys, once it's explained to you. And that's what we're going to do. We'll talk about it in the air. See you in a bit.
All right. Let's see if we can get this big bird in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, she ready. She ready. Posture. Center up the wing. Let's give her a try. And just like that, we in the air. Let's turn this other camera on. All right. Can you guys see me? Hell yeah, Scary Barry up in the air. All right, let's get down to business now that we're all settled in and comfy. Let's see if we can talk about some of these straps on this harness. Let me get over here where it's a little bit safer. Be right with you. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about is, damn touchy ass throttle. All right, the first thing I want to talk to you guys about, which I think is the most important, is the leg straps, right? So I'm going to try to get you a view here on the on this GoPro. Hopefully I can show you. I'm talking about right here and right here. So hopefully those two show up good. So leg straps to me are 1 and 2. 1, 2. Those are the two things I check first of all. I feel that leg straps are extremely important. If you don't have the leg straps on, when this wing starts to lift you up, it's going to lift the harness right off the top of you. There's nothing holding it to you. So you're actually essentially lifted up by your legs when this first takes off. You're hanging. Let's see if I can demonstrate here. I'm going to put this down so you can see what I look like. All right. Do it on both of them. So I'm essentially, what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to get out of my seat and let you see that the only thing holding me are those two leg straps. So yeah, I'm just literally dangling in the air right now by those two leg straps. There is nothing else holding me in the sky other than the wing and these two leg straps. Now what I'm going to do now is simulate what it looks like. I'm going to drop into my seat. So I'm going to take my two thumbs and I'm going to go directly behind me and I'm going to kick into my seat. So essentially that's your leg straps, guys. The most important ones, in my opinion, are the leg straps, as I said. Then we're going to come across to this one. Right here is your waist strap. I'm going to go ahead and point this back down again. Right here is your waist strap. Now, as you can see, while I'm up here in the sky, that's not doing anything. It's got really loose. See? It's not holding anything, to be honest with you. Hold on, I want to get a little elevation and we'll talk again. Okay. So like I said, waist strap. Waist strap right here. You can see it's really loose. Don't do much with it right now. When I'm on the ground and I put that on, I cinch it up pretty good. I keep it pretty tight. Not overly tight where it's uncomfortable, but it is tight when I'm on the ground. All right, next, let's talk about the chest strap. This one right here. Now, I put that one kind of tight because it does serve kind of a dual purpose for me. I'm going to point this back up so we can see the world. I want to look at that sunset. Look at that sun going down over there. Isn't that just beautiful, guys? But the chest strap serves kind of a dual purpose for me. When I'm taking off, I like to have it really cinched tight just because it pulls in on these two straps right here. Pulls my shoulder straps in. Think of it kind of like a backpack. You just like putting a backpack on, or a school, going to school, you put a backpack on. It's just a little bit heavier, got a little more horsepower than your school backpack, right? I don't care what kind of, unless your mom put beans in your lunch, you might have some horsepower there. But, yeah, that's not funny. I try to tell jokes, but I'm no comedian. But the chest strap, I cinch it up pretty tight just to keep these from sliding off of my shoulders. I don't want these to slide off my shoulders, so I cinch it up pretty tight. That's strap number 4. Waist was 3, and this is 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. Got a little bump, a couple bumps in there tonight. Now I want to tell you a little trick that I like to do. When I go to land, I like to loosen this, and we'll just do it now. I simply grab onto it and give it a little pull, and you can see that. You see that became loose. I like it loose so that when I slide out of my seat like this, I can lean forward much further. And I like to be leaning forward when I go to land. I like to be up and away from my seat. I don't know if you can see how much gap is between there and my seat, but I like to have that forward lean. That's why I loosen that. That's why I loosen that chest strap up. Let me get back in my seat, get a little elevation, and we'll tell you about strap number 5 that I always check to stay alive. All right, strap number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, yeehaw! Strap number 5, guys, right here, the old chin strap. Now, I've taken off a couple times and forgot to buckle this. It's not the end of the world. It's really not. It's just, the problem is it's one more thing you got to fiddle with once you get up in the sky. I suppose your helmet could fall off. I guess that could happen. All right, so where were we? Chin strap, right? That's that dude right there. That's strap number 5 for me, guys. So let's recap that. Both legs, 1 and 2, very important. The most important straps, if you ask me. Waist strap, number 3. Chest strap, number 4. And chin strap, number 5. Those are the 5 straps on this harness that I check every time I fly before I lift off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what keeps Gary very alive. That's something I have in my mind every time I fly. Now, I know the harness looks like it has a lot of stuff going on, guys. I've had a lot of questions, as we said at the beginning of this video. People want to know, what does all that stuff do? Honestly, those 5 things I just told you about are the 5 most important parts of this harness. A lot of the buckles you see, a lot of the extra webbing, a lot of the extra strapping is just adjustments for that for those varying different size people, so it will fit. This is a large harness. I weigh 235 pounds, 6'2", and it fits me really well. But please, you guys, I appreciate the questions. I appreciate you sending them to me, and I hope that answers some stuff for you. Don't be intimidated by these harnesses. They're all a little different. Some of them have different settings, different types of stuff, but basically they all have that very same kind of setup. So please, don't be intimidated by them. Don't let that stop you from following your passion, from getting in the air. Wonder what that view looks like, man. Can you guys see my wing up there? Does that look cool? Huh? I don't know. Something else I want to tell you too, guys. The intimidation factor will go away once you guys get your training. Please get good training. Go to an accredited school with an accredited trainer, somebody that knows what they're doing and what they're talking about, and hopefully has some kind of syllabus If you watch, there's a couple videos out now, but if you watch one by David Wolf, Paramotor Crazy, I think it's a really good video which talks a lot about free training versus paid training. If you can find that, like I said, Paramotor Crazy, David Wolf, I think you can learn a lot from that video. But please get training, and that's something that will be covered when you have training is the harness and the setup and how you should be in it, the hang points, which are right here. Those are adjustable. Once they're set to your weight, I pretty much leave them there. That's not something you have to check other than your pre-flight maintenance. You want to look at that, make sure everything still looks good. You don't have any tears or anything. All that stuff, everything I just covered with you, will be taught to you in your training course. So don't fret. Get good training, and you'll have no questions. But anyway, I hope that helped, guys. I'm just going to have a little fun. We're going to zip around here a little bit. And yeah, let's just enjoy this evening. Let's do this thing, Scary Bear style. Let's go. Hi, Graham. Going right in front of the sun there, man. What a beautiful, beautiful shot that is. That's my buddy. How you doing, my man? Right now, let's pop up a little bit. I want to fly with Graham. Pull over. It's the police. It's the Scary Bear police, Graham Devlin. What is he going to do, kick my roof? That would be illegal, my friend. That I would pull you over for. Oh, looks like he's coming in for a landing. Wonder if he's low on fuel. That might be the issue. Woo! Tell you what, guys, I'd like to do some foot dragging, but it's just not happening tonight. It's way too wonky down low. The air is just too crazy to attempt that tonight. Matter of fact, it's probably going to be for a little bit of a wonky landing. Hopefully I can land it on my feet. I got to say it again. One of the many pleasures of flying, one of the many pleasures of my life, is looking at that amazing, beautiful sun as it's going down in the evening. And you know what? It's awesome you guys come with me. I absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. It means so much, the comments and the questions, and I really enjoy trying to answer what I can and help aspiring pilots to get into the air, because this is such an amazing thing. You really just you want everybody to share it with you. You want everybody to everybody who wants to experience this, I want them to be able to do that. And if there's anything a simple country hick like me can do to help get somebody in the air, I am more than happy to help. Because I got to be honest with you, a lot of people helped me get where I am today. I didn't have the best training in the world. Back in my day, there was only a couple to choose from. It wasn't like nowadays when you have so many people to choose from. I didn't have the best training in the world. But in the meantime, a lot of people helped me along my way. And the community has grown so much. And it's so important to have the community that we have. So anyway, there I rambled a little bit. But it's something I'm very passionate about. I think it's really important to reach out and ask questions. And I've not run into anybody who's not willing to help. So what a great community the Paramotor community is. All right, let's put this thing on the ground. Let's come in for a landing. And I'll talk to you guys down there a little bit. But what a gorgeous flight we had tonight. Man, it is just so freaking wonky down here. All right, easy. Easy. All right, let's turn this bad boy over and put her on the ground. Yeah, just like that. Ah, what a nice flight tonight. Anyway, let me get this helmet off and I'll talk to you guys for just a second. So yeah, guys, what an amazing, amazing flight tonight. And like I said, I might have rambled, might have babbled on a little bit. I tried to do my best to teach. I'm not the best teacher in the world. I'm more of a learner, and I'm not even really good at that. Hopefully somebody learned something from this video, and hopefully I answered some of those questions that I've been asked several times, and I'm going to reiterate. That's a big word for me, guys. Seriously, reiterate is a big word for me. I can't believe it came out. But I want to reiterate that please don't let the harness intimidate you. Please don't. There's enough of us to help you. There's enough of us to talk to you about it. And when you do your training, they will go over it with you step by step, buckle by buckle, piece by piece. You really have nothing to worry about. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming along, and I really appreciate you watching my videos. It means the world to me, guys. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you in the sky soon. Until next time, Scary Barry out. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you later. See ya. Thanks again.